is clear. No more static, no more fear. I looked at the wreckage, not with tears, but with a sigh. We loved like ancient kings and watched our kingdom die. But there's a strange kind of solace in knowing the fight is done. The exhausting battle is over, the final setting sun. I can finally see the road ahead, where your path doesn't bend. This is not a retreat, my love. This is simply the end. I take the sharpest memories and smooth the edges down. I put away the armor and take off the heavy crown. I wish you light, I wish you everything you couldn't find in me. This is resolution in minor, the final chapter written. The peace is finer than any war we fought to keep the fire lit. I'm letting go completely, accepting the deficit. I'll just be a good memory, a song you might hum when you sit. I won't burn the letters, I'll fold them neat and tight. They deserve to exist, a testament to light. We were beautiful when we started, perfect in the blue, and the acceptance of the ending makes the memory true. Go find your harmony, my echo will cease its call. We built this castle for two, but I'm alone. Every room, the air is thick with things we won't say. We're sharing the same blanket, miles away. I can feel your breath, the phantom touch, but your mind is on a highway, loving too much. The silence isn't empty, it's filled with glass. A wall between us, impossible to pass. I look at the picture of who we used to be. Do you even remember the shadow? drowned. If I reached out my hand, would your reflection bleed? We are carefully avoiding every single need. I trace the cold surface, hoping for a crack, knowing that once it shatters, there is no turning back. Just the echo, so cold. The numbers never lie. The lines were drawn too far. We were parallel, running toward the same star. I could see the perfect equation written in your eyes. We had the same kind of fire, the same need to touch the skies. But every compass pointed east when you were heading west. It's a beautiful tragedy, a love that failed the test. And now the silence screams louder than any vow we made. We stand on opposite shores, watching the color fade. Was there ever a moment when our clocks could end? This is the geometry brigade. We were the right angles, but we never truly met. I could trace your outline. hands were drawn to fire. Kept the pieces neat, labeled them with care. Pretending that this silence wasn't more than I could bear. I analyzed the distance, I rationalized the end. I built a dam of logic just so I wouldn't bend. I said it's just statistics, a failure rate of 1. I mapped out my recovery before the damage was done. But the architects forgot one thing in her grand design. The pressure built too high behind a wall made of lies. I can feel the structure straining, the calculations fail. The careful armor I wore now looks so weak and frail. Here comes the flood, there's nothing left to hold it back. This is the calculated breakdown, the moment all the numbers finally fall down. I can't compute the pain, it's too deep to define. This isn't just sadness, this is crossing the finish line of every last defense I swore I would keep mine. The stop-start of my breathing, the stutter in my chest, a perfect, beautiful crash, putting it all to rest. I'm letting go of the structure, letting the current take me